Shiloh Jolie-Pitt turned heads over the weekend in Los Angeles when she was seen chatting with friends outside a local dance studio, and her resemblance to her mom, Angelina Jolie, was undeniable. The 18-year-old bore a striking likeness to her Oscar-winning mother, especially with her hair styled in Dutch braids, reminiscent of the ones Angelina famously wore in her role as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider movies. The similarities didn't stop at hairstyles. The two also share sharp facial features that helped launch Angelina into stardom years ago. Shiloh was photographed hanging out on the studio steps with her fellow dancers, enjoying snacks and laughter during a break in the weekend sunshine. This public sighting follows reports from earlier this year that Brad Pitt, her father, is making efforts to mend their fractured relationship now that Shiloh is legally an adult. Despite those efforts, Shiloh has reportedly dropped Pitt from her surname. The young dancer was dressed casually for comfort and movement, sporting a black hoodie supporting United Way, a nonprofit, along with loose black sweatpants and matching sneakers. The outfit, along with her hair and overall vibe, only emphasized her resemblance to Angelina. While taking a break, Shiloh scrolled through her phone and shared smiles and conversation with her dance crew on the steps. Last July, choreographer Colani Marks told People that Shiloh had shown impressive commitment to her dance training. Marks, who has worked with her for several years, praised her determination to master his tough routines. He noted that Shiloh's dedication and consistency set her apart, saying she trains regularly with multiple instructors to sharpen her skills. He also emphasized that despite her famous background, Shiloh's work ethic made it easy to see her simply as a dancer in class. There's no word yet on whether Shiloh plans to pursue dance professionally, but for now, she remains in Los Angeles living with Angelina, who has spoken about experiencing empty nest syndrome as more of her children move out. In a recent New York Times interview, Angelina revealed one of her sons had moved to New York City, settling into an apartment she purchased early in her career after the success of her role in Gia. Though she didn't name which son, it's assumed to be 23-year-old Maddox. Pax has been spotted regularly in LA, and Knox is still 16. Jolie shared a humorous story about Maddox asking for a heads up before she visited so he could clean up his place, and she joked about being both proud and worried about what that meant. Maddox is seemingly following Angelina's path in the film world, having worked as an assistant director on several of her films, including By the Sea, First They Killed My Father, and 2024's Maria, where Angelina portrayed opera legend Maria Callas. Although Maddox is exploring behind-the-scenes roles in film and Shiloh is diving into dance, Angelina has said none of her children are looking to become on-screen stars like their parents. In a Good Morning America interview last fall, she made it clear they all prefer to stay out of the spotlight.